Hi. There are a lot of picks in Siege, and today I'm going to teach you how to Shaiiko pick and how to quick pick, so jiggle pick. So what is a jiggle pick and what is a Shaiiko pick? As you can see on the screen, there are techniques that allow you to quickly and safely clear an angle, and basically that's it. So we are gonna start with quick pick or jiggle pick, because it's first of all it's easier, and second of all it's required to do a Shaiiko pick. So jiggle picking is basically walking back and forth like that, and that's it. You just walk left and right. So if I want to check something, like is there anyone blue bar, and that's jiggle pick. You can also do it without ADSing in, then you're faster on it. And of the info that you get while picking, you can then pre-fire. So it's actually really useful. Because like if I want to go to office and I know there's someone in there, instead of walking right in or swinging the door wide, where I could get killed, if I would assume someone is there, I would go wide and I would have to either flick to his head or die. So I can just jiggle pick, I see him, then jiggle pick the next angle, jiggle pick the next angle, there's someone there, that's jiggle pick, that's basically it. You can add crouching to that too. So if you jiggle pick, you can crouch and uncrouch, or just crouch. Then it's harder to hit you while you're picking. And don't do just the one if you want to go with changing levels, which means crouching. Then don't just go every time like that, because your head it's moving, but if someone sees you do that pattern, then they can pre-fire you. So it's better to mix up, sometimes go like this, sometimes this. So they don't expect your head to be in a specific position that they could pre-fire. Then onto the Shaiiko pick, which is harder, but it's a little bit, tiny bit quicker. So Shaiiko picking is that you basically peek like you would for a jiggle pick with the D. Go to the right with the D. Then you at once you go left and lean left, and then lean back right. So you go D, A, Q, E, D, A, Q, E, D, A, Q, E, D, A, Q, E. And if you are wondering how should you set your hand on the keyboard to do that, because you have 3 fingers, 4 buttons, and it's kind of tricky if you want to start, then I will get a hand cam and I'll show you how I do that personally. So here's my keyboard. Wait, let me turn on the lighting, so you maybe will be able to see better the keys. So I will go, if I want to pick right like this, I want to go D. Just kind of go with this finger. So I go D, hold D, then go AQ, then E, and then back to D with the same index. Is it index finger? I think this finger. So I go with this one back and forth. If I want to Shaiiko pick to the right, to the left, then I go A, D, E, Q, A, D, E, Q, A, D, E, Q, and then with my ring finger I go from A to Q, back and forth. So yeah, so right now I have looked at the recording, and it turned out my Shaiiko picks were hella of timing. So I just set my hand cam on a fucking tower from things, and I'll show you how it looks along with that good timing. So to the left. As long as you get the timing down and switching the finger in between those, then it's actually not that hard once you learn it, but getting the timing the first time you learn it, it's actually quite hard. I remember I spent like an hour or so and just Shaiiko picking in the in the custom um, without watching a fucking tutorial. So it took me a longest time, but eventually I figured how to move my fingers in there. So and then also for the Shaiiko picks, you can add up crouching. It's a little bit tough because if you have crouching bound on C, then you have to either use your thumb to press C or just bind it somewhere else. I have it bound here on my mouse, so if I press my mouse then it just crouches, so it's easier. I have two binds for crouching, one is C and one is for mouse, so my left hand just does a Shaiiko pick and my right hand just crouches in timing. And if you don't have a side buttons on your mouse, you can also set it like this thingy or like tab, caps lock if you don't have them bound to anything. Just so one of your three fingers that are not used for the Shaiiko pick, two free fingers can just crouch. And then also you can add shooting to that to get a picks of this kind. After you get the info from the pick, you can either go and pre-fire that just with wide swing, or you can pre-fire it by simply repicking it with this pick. So it's like I'm picking vase. I see a guy vase, and I basically one tap or burst a few rounds into him. Or you can wide swing. It's whatever you prefer. One tapping with that is a little bit tricky, so you need to just practice it. And if you mess it up sometimes, like go like, I don't know, doing a Shaiiko pick and you end up like this, then don't worry, just go back and try again. Because it happens to everyone. Even pros can mess it up. It's not hard, but it's just like you pressing 4 keys over and over again, so it sometimes can happen. So yeah, that's basically how you Shaiiko pick and Jiggle pick. So now for the controller. Honestly, I don't know how I'll do, because I don't know when's the last time I played console, but let's see. I will try my best to show you. Honestly, it's not hard, even with controller. So, what is my sense, bro? Okay, so the settings are weird, I swear. And then, so for controller, just go right to left. That's pretty easy. It's just the same. And then for Shaiiko picking, for the bounce, leaning on the pressing, on pressing the sticks. Then it's a little bit tricky because you go here, then you go to this side and press it, and then you press this one. So aim, lean right, walk right, and then lean right, walk right, and then at once you go to walk left and lean left, and then just click, then just press lean right. And unfortunately you can't do Shaiiko picks on a controller without aiming, but you can do Jiggle picks without aiming. Let me just change the leaning. So if you are leaned like this with alternate leaning, you can just walk left and right, and it's honestly, I think on controller that is quicker than Shaiiko picking. I hope my controller was in frame, because if it was not, then I have to record it again. There's actually no record, bro. What? I don't even play controller. There's actually no recoil controller. But whatever. So I can't get the timing for controller, but you can see. Just add shooting to that, and then with crouching you have to. I remember I had bounce lean right to the to this, so it's Y or triangle on PlayStation. So I could go, you know, pressing both lean right and crouch with one, but you could also like bind crouch here or whatever, just so you can crouch while picking. But it's basically it. Also, if you are interested in the new Hashom pick or Prom pick, then I have a tutorial on it too. I'll link it down below in the description, and come check it out if you want to. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, have a good day. Yo, if you watched the video to this moment, just say potato in a comment, and I'll give you a heart type shit.